Hello. Good evening. Hi, Prototype. Okay, everybody, don't be alarmed, alright? I'm doing something different tonight, okay? Don't be scared when it appears, alright? I did not feel like showing up on camera tonight, so I have a PNG. I'm sorry I don't have a proper PNG tuber yet, but I was thinking this would be a good test of it, I suppose. Hell yeah, PNG witch, that's me. Now, just imagine it's like so animated and fancy. Like it totally will be in the future. Bro. Sorry, trying to fix my YouTube chat. Okay. You like seeing my beautiful face? Don't tell your girl you said that. Well, thank you, I think. Unfortunately, I didn't feel like showing my beautiful face. I just was thinking it would be a good compromise for nights where I still want to stream, but I'm like, ugh, I don't want to like do my makeup and shit. I'll still try to do it most nights I stream, but some nights it's like, well, it's either I stream with a PNG or not at all, I think. Oh, thank you. Well, I would be working on this commission either way, so... Oh shit, I gotta make my social media post, sorry, almost forgot. Oh shit. You know what? I forgot to put it on Do Not Disturb. No Country for Old Men is free on YouTube with ads. That's cool. I've never seen that movie. How is everybody doing? I haven't streamed this week until today. That's why I wanted to try to squeeze a stream in, even if I didn't feel like doing my makeup. Been chillin'? That's good. I'm really looking forward to not only this weekend, but next weekend. Because A, it's Halloween, which is also my birthday. And I took the day off of work for my birthday. Plus I took off the next Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. So I'm gonna have some nice time off work. But I have to get through next week. Excited for my birthday though. I will be doing a stream that day. That will show my face. It kind of has to, cause it'll be me and my husband actually. He's gonna watch me play a horror game. Are you in the right stream? No face cam? Yeah. I know. Shocking. I did not feel like doing my makeup tonight, and I didn't feel like looking presentable. But I still wanted to stream, so here we are. I think even once I do draw like a PNG tuber, I'm not gonna use it every stream. It'll probably just be for streams like this where I'm like, I don't wanna tonight. See, the only thing though, this is honestly a bigger concern to me than my face, is that I can't show my cats. Like, honestly, I'm considering like, even if I do have a stream like this, like repositioning my webcam just so it's pointing at the floor for when my cats walk in or something. I think it's very important that my cats, that they get their stream cameos. Yeah. I need a kitty cam. We'll see. I mean, probably gonna focus on playing the one horror game since it's one my husband's been wanting me to play for a long time, but honestly, I'm like trying to figure out the logistics of having us both in here. It's like, okay, well, obviously we'll both probably use the same microphone and be fine as long as we both sit close enough to it. But like our headphones, I might need to get like a headphone splitter or something. Hey Forward Relentlessly, been meaning to catch one of these for a while. You're so happy to finally catch one? Oh, I'm happy to have you here. Sorry, it's like the one stream I don't have my face cam on, but I didn't feel like doing my makeup tonight. Can I tell you what the game is, or is it a surprise? I can tell you. It's Haunting Ground, the PS2 horror game. Mood? Yeah. Like, I was like, okay, there's so many nights where I'm like, I would stream, but I don't feel like making myself look presentable, and I'm like, you know what, fine, on those nights, I'm gonna stream with like a PNG or something, because, I don't know, it's probably better to have a stream where my face isn't there than not at all, probably. Yeah. Fuck. See, that's another thing. Is that I forgot to charge my iPad before the stream. I was clearly not together tonight, so the stream will go as long as my iPad stays alive. That's the plan. Sure, Hunter, go ahead. You haven't heard of that game? I should play a true horror classic, the 2013 masterpiece known as Ride to Hell Retribution. I don't think my husband will be very happy because he's been waiting for me to finally play this game for years. To finally play Haunting Ground, I mean. Because the thing is that I'm really bad at being chased in horror games. It freaks me out. And that's like all that game is like being chased. Every time I've tried to play it, I had to like quit out of anxiety. You could say the name here, I guess. This is like weird. Like not having my face on stream. I'm like, is this how VTubers feel all the time? Now I know how the VTubers feel. It's called Death Trips. It's on itch.io. Okay, I'll check it out. I did finish, I finished Luigi's Mansion, for Halloween month. I played that game. And I'm playing Slay the Princess now, which is really fun and interesting so far. Your wallet is so ready for the next time my commissions open up. Oh, thank you. It's gonna be a load off my shoulders when I finally work through my wait list, I'll tell you that. I am excited for when I can open them up again myself. Yeah. I'll tell you this. I am probably never having a completely open waitlist again because I didn't expect it to become like 25 people on the waitlist. Like that's a lot. That's a lot. I mean, I appreciate everybody's support, though. The other commission I'm working on right now, I'm working on 2 right now. There's this Zelda one, of course, that I quite like how this one's turning out. I'm also working on one of Crow, though. Yeah, there he is. Yeah, my boy, it's your boy. Once I've finished the Zelda one, I'll probably go all in on this one. Whoops. Bring this back up. There we go. I'm still getting used to the, new, iPad window bullshit. You're incredibly subtle about your interest, says your username forward relentlessly. It's a good username. I mean, my username technically came from my love for a character. It was Raven from Tales of Vesperia. You love Wind Waker and this looks real good? Thank you. I was excited to get to do a Wind Waker commission because I also love this game. It was like interesting trying to quote this commission because I was like, okay, so like these three would count as like full body characters, I suppose, but like how do I count like Makar and the boat? And so I kind of counted Makar and the boat as like a fourth full body character together, I guess. Sorry, the boat. I should call him King of Red Lions. He has a name. The boat. So disrespectful of me, to be honest. How much would commission for a possible book cover? It would depend on what all you wanted on the book cover. It's like calling him the goat, but boatest of all time. That's right, he's my boat. Braidest of all time. I think I've talked about this already, but I probably am, I am going to, after I finish these two commissions, put a slight pause on my commissions for a bit, just because I need to prep for, artist alleys. I need to draw some merch. So that's, I'm probably gonna stream that too when I work on it. But, you know. Alright, one sec. Yeah. I'm just like, well, I have an artist alley in January and another one in March. So at the very least, I need to probably spend the next few months grinding on that. 1 second. I am going to switch my iPad over to this digital receiver so I can charge it, because it's the battery's going down a lot faster than I thought it would. Well, if it lets me. There we go. Man, it's been a while since I've streamed using this. Oh god, it's huge. Give me a sec. Yeah, I usually use a capture card. Okay, that sounds good, Hunter. I usually use a capture card, but when I can't charge my iPad when I'm using that, so I have this like digital streaming thing. I can send it over. I can send it over Wi-Fi basically. I'm just like, oh my god, streaming with an iPad on a Windows computer is such an ordeal. It hates me for doing that. Okay. Alright. We're charging. We're in business. Before the stream, I was like, oh, 19%. That's cutting it close. That'll probably last the stream though. And I'm sitting here drawing it. It's like, you've been streaming for 30 minutes and it's already only on 5%. Oh. My iPad is taunting me. Yeah. It's mean to me a lot. I've had to replace my Apple Pencil Pro twice. Because it kept doing some bullshit where the pressure sensitivity stopped working. And I'm just like, thank God I paid for Apple Care so I didn't have to pay for it either of those times. Apple Care definitely paid for itself, I guess. Oops. But yeah, I've been enjoying Slay the Princess a lot. If you haven't played that game, I recommend it. But it's also like the kind of game that I don't think I can really talk about without spoiling anything. So like all I could say is I'm enjoying this game, guys. I recommend it. You're a spoiler hoe, but you expect probably not everyone in this stream is. Yeah, that's fair. I admit I'm the kind of person who tries to avoid spoilers. But you know, if I accidentally see one, it's just kind of like, oh darn it. Oh well, I'll still enjoy the thing probably. I mean, I got spoiled on who C was in Cold Steel 1 because I was looking up yaoi doujinshis before beating the game. I was looking them up already. You're like, maybe you should try to avoid spoilers this time. A character you like is in it. You need to know now. That's fair. After watching somebody hallucinate a spoiler where there isn't one, you've come to loathe that sort of hypervigilance about spoilers. Yeah, there's definitely a point where people get a little too crazy about it sometimes. Like, there was one time, I want to say it was about Final Fantasy 15, where my brother was talking about how, like, there's a radio station with, like, old Final Fantasy game music in that game. He like mentioned it in someone's chat, and someone else in the chat was like, dude, spoilers. About the fact that there's a radio station with, like, old Final Fantasy music in the game. Like, I wouldn't have probably thought of that as a spoiler either, but okay. You're actually, sold... Sorry, one sec. Sold Uncle So One partly thought he was spoiler who C was. Funny thing is, you went into the game thinking Rean would be your favorite. Well, he's number 2. Well, number 2 is still good. I actually did not go into the game thinking Rean would be my favorite. I mean, I didn't know who my favorite would be, but I was fucking. He came in like a wrecking ball. The British Schwarzer strikes again. And now I'm your favorite English language Rean fan artist? That is such a great compliment. Thank you. I do my best. I just like drawing my boy. I am like trying to understand how these white things on the side of his head even fucking work, and I am so confused. His like fake beard, facial hair. Magic. Well, technically true, I suppose. Okay. I'm gonna flip this. Put it the same direction. Oh my god. The fucking bots, bro. I swear those bots, they make the names so long and annoying to type on purpose. Goodbye, bot. No one missed you. No one will care about you being gone. Okay. So it's like this. You know, mind spoilers for the most part. Sometimes spoilers are what get you to check something out. You only watch Invincible because the think mark scene was everywhere. Well, that's fair. I've also only seen that scene, I think, from that show. Yeah, I guess I'm just like I try to avoid spoilers, but like it's not gonna like make me explode if I do see one. You got vaguely traumatized once by your sister forcing you to go to a movie and not let you do any research on it, wouldn't even tell you the title, and it turned out to have triggering content. Oh yeah. Like especially with like triggering content, I think it's like yeah, it's you absolutely should just know that ahead of time or be warned about that ahead of time. Thank thank goodness for doesthedogdie.com. Cuz they got other stuff too, not just if the dog dies. They got a lot of good warnings if you need it. Most important site on the internet, yeah. Okay, Hunter, I'll look at it after this. Oops. There. Speaking of movies, I'm probably going to see the Chainsaw Man movie this weekend. I think I've heard some good stuff. I mean, I've read the manga, so I know what happens. It'll be cool to see the movie. Plus, there's like Oh, you're gonna stream hop a bit, Hunter? Alright, have a good night. See you next stream. But there's like a really good ramen place near our movie theater. And it's like we go there either before or after a movie so often that the waiter, he started hitting us with the welcome back when we walk in because he recognizes us. That's when you know you go to a place a lot, is when you get welcome back when you walk in. I don't know if I'm gonna stream on Sunday or not. I'm like thinking about that right now. Because I realize a lot of times I can't stream on Sunday because I'll have like company over Saturday night and then they're still here on Sunday, but I'm actually not gonna have anyone over this Saturday night, so could maybe do an earlier Sunday stream. Oops. His teeth like stop right here. This is the most I've ever looked at the King of Red Lion's teeth. Anybody watch any like scary movies for Halloween? I've watched a few this season. I watched Bring Her Back, which is quite good and also sad. It's like one of those horror movies that's also really sad. I'd like to squeeze a few more in before Halloween. Ugh. I also still need to get Halloween candy. On the off chance we actually get a trick-or-treater. Of course, I will be streaming on Halloween for my birthday, so like if we do get trick-or-treaters, I'm gonna have to be like, be right back. You recently watched Lake Mungo and Talk to Me? Yeah, Bring Her Back is the same director as Talk to Me. I watched that one too a while back. Probably is also gonna be like a slightly shorter stream tonight just because I got a late start. And it was kind of a test for this whole PNG thingy. But I think it's a good alternative for when I'm not feeling it. For when I'm not feeling the makeup. I'll probably stream for like another 30-40 minutes at least, but also Weapons is coming to streaming. Oh yeah, I saw that in theaters. It was I enjoyed it a lot. I definitely recommend that one if you haven't seen it. You saw it in theaters too. You wish you saw Sinners in theaters, but well, apparently it's coming back to IMAX. Sinners is, because we're debating going to see it in IMAX because we didn't get to see it in IMAX. I don't know. Maybe it's also coming to regular theaters. I'm not sure. Because I actually didn't get to see Sinners in theaters at all either. My husband went without me because I had like a hangout with my friends that night. So he was like, okay, I'll go see a movie. And then he saw that movie and he was like, oh my god, Alyssa, I should have gone with you. And I was like, what? Yes, you did ask if it was okay if you went alone, and I said yes. Wind Waker, they look super cute. Thank you. I am very excited to get to draw Wind Waker fan art. Yeah, another goal of mine in the near future is in addition to making new stuff for Artist Alley, I'm going to whoops, look through some of my current art that I already have and see what would make like some good prints and stuff, and get that up on my Etsy. I'll tell you right now, I'm probably gonna make a sticker, at least, out of the Crow and Reen fish burger art. I've been wanting to make a sticker out of that forever. And like that Estelle and Joshua pixel art I did recently was basically my excuse to like get all my sticker settings how I want them and stuff. And I feel like I've got like my process and everything worked out. So now I can go back to old stuff and turn a bunch of stuff into stickers and buttons and prints. I'm hoping to finish this one this week. Like by the end of Sunday, hopefully. And finish my other one next week. We'll see. Oh, speaking of Luigi's Mansion. For a second I was like, oh, this music sounds familiar. I've heard it a lot recently. Oh yeah, I just played this game. I did see that they're adding it to Nintendo Switch Online. Which is funny. I just played it, so I summoned it, I guess. Whew. I think if I hustle, I can definitely finish this by the end of this weekend. I've made a lot of progress on it. Man, that's one thing though, is the video stream that I'm using to stream my iPad makes the colors look way different than my screen. That's okay. It's looking real good. Thank you. I hope the commissioner will also like it. I'm sure he will, but you know. I'm always like, whenever I send somebody a commission, I'm always like, oh, I hope they like it. Okay, it's about time for the ad break. Yeah. But you know, I of course, if they ever want to make changes or anything, I'm always happy to make those. But yeah. It's about time for the ad break, so I'm gonna take a quick 3-minute break.
I'm back.
You just saw a very gay shoe commercial. The whole time you were wondering, is it this gay on purpose? What the heck? You got to see shoe commercial yaoi while I was gone? Man, I never get ads that good on Twitch. I'm jealous. Also, I looked at my internet tab during the break, and I'm like, oh, I tried to post my stream announcement to both Blue Sky and Twitter, but the Twitter one just didn't post, and it just says some of your media failed to upload, and I'm like, okay, well, it's too late for me to post on Twitter now. Whatever. I like Blue Sky better anyway. Where was I? Wanna feel old? Remember One True Media? That sounds familiar. Remind me what that is again, I guess? You think, oh, it was a website where you could edit your own music videos. You remember it being used to make a bunch of mostly poorly edited AMVs during the old days of YouTube? Now that you mention it, I remember a site like that existing. I think I made all my poorly edited AMVs with Windows Movie Maker, though. Some of them are still on YouTube, my old poorly edited AMVs. Not on this channel. AMVs, you don't hear as much of those as you used to. Yeah, I miss them. I feel like people still make them, like, in spirit, but they just call them TikTok edits now, or whatever. I swear some TikToks I scroll through are just, like, really short AMVs. Though, you know what, though? I think K-pop Demon Hunters is causing a resurgence. Because I've seen, like, so many AMVs using K-pop Demon Hunters songs suddenly. I saw, like, a Shadow the Hedgehog one. I saw a Precure one. You have any idea for a Cold Steel AMV, but you sadly lack the skills to make it the way you want? Oh, I mean, I think that would be a fun project to try. I will say, I remember when they announced the Northern War anime, I was like, oh yeah, we're gonna get more animated footage to use for like cool edits and AMVs and stuff. And then the anime like looked like that, so never mind. See, that was one of the worst crimes of the Northern War anime, is it ruined my AMV dreams. Oh yeah, you're so mad when you found out they had apparently been deciding between that and a crow-based anime and they didn't do the crow one. Yeah, they were gonna do like a crow Jiraiya anime. I remember that was one of the options. But, you know, considering how the anime turned out, maybe Crow was saved. They should do that. Yeah. They should do that idea though. They should make it like a manga or something. The 4 chromas. Oh, those are so cute. I was so happy. Those would make me so happy when they were coming out. I missed them. Dear Falco, I know you've made like 11 billion Sky manga and it deserves it. Consider Crow manga. That's right. Look, it would make some money. I'm just saying. Crow and Reen, they sell the Fujo gangbusters at Falcom. When Falcom's lights are in danger of turning off, they hit the emergency Crow Reen button. Berserk fans first time. I have heard bad things about the recent Berserk anime. But I only just recently started watching the original, so... Yeah? Well, we're in the middle of watching it still. That's somewhat recently. Sorry. My husband's like, that wasn't recently. We started it like a year ago. I'm like, well, yeah. You had a fantasy sequence earlier today about a surprise CS4 update DLC that was romancing Crowroot. I mean, that would be the alternate timeline where Falcom is as based as possible. I would probably pay an embarrassing amount of money for that. They'd be like $30 just to romance Crow, and I'm like, alright. The price of like a whole ass expansion in any other game. You could buy it for all your friends? Hell yeah. I mean, this isn't the first time I've talked about a hypothetical Crowroot DLC. I feel like there's so many people that would buy it. I've talked about it with multiple people. So, this is random. Kind of. It's because of this song. This song is from Pengya, which is an anime golf game from like the mid 2000s that I used to play. And it's dead now, but it's somehow having a resurgence on TikTok. Like, Zoomers are playing this dead anime golf game I used to play, and it's really throwing me. You also had a fantasy sequence about Cold Steel remakes, I love the Sky First remake, and they just gently add in dating Crow, and it's so subtle, you don't even notice until partway through CS2. I mean, they wouldn't even have to change that much from how it already is, let's be honest. We're basically already subtly almost dating Crow. They just need that one last push. You've seen straight dudes call it the canon ship? Me too. I have multiple straight dude friends who call it the canon ship. That's called having taste and eyes. One Crowreen kiss on screen, I'll be satisfied. Yeah. I've seen mods where people mod like the kiss scenes from Cold Steel 2 to be Reen and Crow. And they send my heart soaring. Even though they're not real. I can't imagine what a real one would do. Yeah, I should see if I could find... They were on Tumblr, I'm pretty sure. Maybe if you dig deep enough in the Crowreen tag on Tumblr. Yeah, it's worth it. Trust me. Because they also, I think they edited, they have some mods of like Reen and Crow dancing together at the, why is it looping? Anyway, they have a mod of Reen and Crow dancing together at the bonfire. That was also really cute. What? My husband just said they better be doing the caramel dancing. They weren't, but there should be a Crowreen caramel dancing. They should have danced. They should have. You can't just have Crow say, I swear the things I do for love, and then they don't dance. What the fuck? Like, that whole scene is so romantic, actually. The things I do for love, your little heart skipped a beat at the things I do for love line, right? And then, oh god, I'm fujoing out on stream. And then in Cold Steel 3, when he's drunk and missing Crow, and that's the line he fucking remembers, lying in bed, thinking about Crow. Reen, that was so fucking gay. You're not escaping the allegations. You don't even know anything about the Trail series, and even you think Crow and Reen should get nasty? Well, you're correct. And that's the smart viewpoint to have. I hope my art helped you think that. See, this is why I tagged the stream Fujoshi. It certainly helped. And that one scene in Cold Steel 3 when Rain dropped the 50 coin and nearly said Crow's name, but it was Randy. I know. Like, oh my god, bro. You're getting, like, flashbacks from a quarter. Your gay quarter flashbacks. Your friends firmly believe that Randy was Reen's rebound hookup? Oh, absolutely. And it probably helped in Randy's case, too, that Reen also probably reminds him of Lloyd a little bit. I mean, I did draw a comic once where they accidentally... that comic I drew where Randy accidentally says Lloyd and Reen accidentally says Crow. Did I don't know if I reposted that on Blue Sky or not. I should. That's a classic. Although I think it did get me blocked by somebody, which is kind of funny on Twitter. Well, because there was like this really good Randy Lloyd artist, and I liked their art, but they blocked me, and I still don't know why, but the best I can figure is that they thought I drew like Randy Reen, which I did. But I'm like, okay, well, goodbye. Yeah, I was a little sad, but it's okay. Oh, I did repost it almost a year ago. I'll just hit repost on it right now. How about that? On Blue Sky. What a week, huh? Reen, it's Wednesday. No, it's almost Friday. It's almost actually the end of the week. Okay. Oh my gosh, there's like a fanfic though that's like, oh, somebody wrote a fanfic of Randy and Reen having a rebound hookup, and then they did a sequel after Crow's back, and they have a threesome, and it's so good. Chef's kiss. See, the only thing though is I actually asked that author, if you look at the comments, I asked that author if I could draw a scene from that fanfic because I liked it so much. I wanted to draw it. But as soon as I started drawing it, I realized how hard it is to draw a threesome. I got really stuck on it, unfortunately. Because it's like, okay, drawing two people all tangled up with each other is hard enough, and now I'm adding a third person. Maybe I should try again, though, because I kind of feel bad I never finished it. Honestly, though, I kind of do want to draw something like nasty, freak nasty, once I finish my commissions. You just showed your Randy fan the Rena Randy art and he's dying of laughter. Well, I'm glad he likes it. I'm glad he approves. Your friend, he goes to his best friend's wedding. His best friend's fiance slash wife brings her best friend. Her best friend is Randy's English VA. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. I think I would like lose my mind if that happened. Your friend nearly died. Yeah, especially if Randy's like his fave. That's crazy. So was he like, "Oh, you sound familiar." After getting the steelbook, you honestly believe there is or was some beef between Limited Run Games and Clear River Games? What's the tea? What what's the beef? You still don't even have tracking for yours yet? Oh man. See, I was afraid of that happening with Limited Run Games. I haven't heard. No, I think I haven't. Unless you mention it, and then I'm like, oh yeah, that. But maybe I haven't. Besides, I think the last thing I heard was that Limited Run was late, had to delay shipping shit. LRG threw Clear River under the bus when the steelbook was delayed? Oh shit, what the hell? I mean, they can throw someone else under the bus all they want, but I'm already well aware of Limited Run Games' track record. This is a pattern for them already. They're both owned by the same parent company. Wow. When you got the steelbook, there's no mention of LRG anywhere. Wow. Expect you'll get your pre-order eventually, but you got no idea when. You already got the Steam version though, just want a physical copy. Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. I have the Steam version because somebody very kindly gifted it to me for my birthday. But I unfortunately I've gotten the special edition of every Trails game up to now, pretty much. And this was the first time I didn't get a special edition just because I don't care for limited run games. And then the box that Pinbox was doing was like nice and fancy, but it was very expensive and didn't come with the game. So I was like, well, you ordered both. I mean, if you can afford to do it, that's good for you. I would love to be able to order both, but I've had to start saving for something kind of big this year, so I had to cut out a lot of stuff, unfortunately, which is also why I haven't bought a Switch 2 yet either. You lovingly placed out your emergency credit card and paid it down. Yeah, we have like 3 credit cards for different purposes, and we actually have them all paid down now. But that was kind of a goal of ours this year to get them paid down. So that was another thing. Was like, oh my god, I have to pay down my credit cards. You only got the steelbook because it was guaranteed to be out on launch, and then it wasn't. Yeah. But yeah, see, the dangerous thing is now I do have my credit cards paid down, so buying something like that is tempting. Did I have to pay for all that old man yaoi? See, you joke, but I actually bought probably way too much yaoi doujinshi when I went to Japan, okay? I think I spent like $200 at K-Books or something insane. Those doujinshis are only like a few dollars each. You've heard so many horror stories about limited run games. It's astonishing they're even in business. Yeah, I watched there's like a pretty crazy video about them on YouTube about some of their past practices. But yeah, I was in Japan, okay? I'm not gonna like not buy a bunch of yaoi doujinshi while I'm there. Though I will say I asked for their Legend of Heroes doujinshi at every store. This is what I learned Japanese for, so I could ask for Trails doujinshi. No, I asked at every store, and they would bring out everything they had, and it was always like, oh, we have no Crowreen, or the only Crowreen we have is like a fanfic, which I did buy those. I bought the fanfic ones also, of course. But like, it's like most of the Crowreen had been like picked clean because I guess everybody wants them. There's a cute Eustace-Reen one I got. That one is cute. I got a cute Eustace-Reen, but most of them were like, okay, Kevin and Jin. Okay, I would have not thought of it, but sure, I'll buy this. Love how Crow ranks high on Charles' popularity polls. Yeah, him and Green clear a lot of those pretty handily. Yeah, Kevin and Jin. They say Jin in Daybreak, but they say Zin in the Sky remake, and I'm like, okay. Decide how you want to say this man's name, please. Sure, yeah. I haven't actually read it. I wonder... Well, first of all, I don't know if it's smut or not, but if it is, I'm like, who's on the bottom? I guess Kevin is like the more obvious answer, but it might be interesting the other way, to be honest. But it is like a very random pairing. I'm like, okay, sure. Go crazy. Yeah, wouldn't it be funny if he was like a... I could see it. Like, he likes having a good time. Could also see Kilika pegging him. Oh, absolutely. In fact, I think that's more likely than not. And then, like, Kevin bangs him and he's like, wow, you're not even half as intense as Kilika is when she does it. Were there any Elisa doujinshis? There might have been. Here's the thing, though. Dojinshi in Japan is so separated. It's so separated by like the ones aimed at men and the ones aimed at women to the point they're in completely different stores. So like if I'm in a BL Dojinshi store asking if they have Trails Dojinshi, they're only bringing out BL because they're in completely different stores, and I'm like, well, okay, this is kind of annoying as a bisexual, but all right, I'll go to two fucking stores. Hi, Rainbell. You saw my Rena Randy art, and all you could say is yes. I actually reposted it because we were talking about it on stream. We were talking about how Randy is Reen's rebound. Obviously, they're each other's rebound, actually. There's so many good fanfics of that, to be honest. Us bisexuals are so left out. I know, right? I need the bisexual doujinshi store. NGL, you wonder how Lloyd and Crow would react. Yeah. Well, I think, yeah, Crow would join, probably. Hey, Friar! Crow would join, and Lloyd would be, like, all embarrassed, and they would have to, like, coax him into joining. I'm sorry, we're talking about, like, a foursome right now. Yeah, the Crow, Reen, Randy, Lloyd foursome. Crow, Lloyd, Randy, reinforce them, and then Azure Siegfried walks into the room. How many people before it's an orgy? Is that like 6? Because I'm thinking a certain boy from Reverie also joins. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Oh my gosh, there's so many. Yeah, he deserves love. But before Azure Siegfried he got held back by McBurn, who also wanted to join in. Oh my god, is there anything more terrifying than having sex with like 5 people and then McBurn walks in? McBurn thinks this is a fight. You think McBurn would win the Kiseki chili cook-off? Not to go off topic. That's, you know what? He probably knows a thing or two about chili. It certainly was a fight for dominance in some ways. Oh my gosh, I was just talking about how I was struggling to draw a threesome scene, but I can see a foursome scene in my head right now that I would love to draw. Of like, how graphic can I get without Twitch banning me? Like, you know, Crow and Randy on the outside and Reen and Lloyd on the inside, and they're kissing. They're making out while the other two are They're, they're being skewered like a kebab. Do I have time for a doodle? I could do one. I was actually probably gonna end soon. That's why I kind of stopped drawing. But then we started talking about yaoi, so I was like, okay, well, I want to keep talking about yaoi. But no, I can probably do a doodle. But yeah, um, it is probably not streaming too much longer because it is after midnight here. But Azure Siegfried going forward relentlessly towards McBurn. Oh, I love this writing. Top 10 is Van, Catra, Rufus, Lapis, Olivier, Randy, McBurn, Ren, Reen, and Crow. Those are good choices. I don't know what my top 10 is. I have to do that Kiseki sorter thing probably. I mean, obviously Rain and Crow are also my top 2, but Rain's probably my number 1. Maybe I should do that on stream. Not right now because it's late and I don't know how long it'll take, but maybe on one stream I should do the Kiseki sorter. I'm probably gonna have some very hard choices. You really don't want to be your top 10, though. In your case, you're low-key simping for a lot of the guys. I mean, same. Alpha gets an honorable mention for you. You once convinced someone not to hate Elise by turning them towards Alpha and Elise. I mean, that's basically what happened to me, because I actually think that's like a god tier Yuri ship, and I love it. Duvley and Estelle would have to get a spot. Same! Those are 2 of my favorite girls. Like, Duvley is probably my favorite girl in Cold Steel. I'm not even joking. Okay. I want to get a dog at some point. I don't know when, because we have to pay for putting a fence in the backyard, and I have to save up for that. But when we get a dog, if it's a boy, I'm naming it Crow, and if it's a girl, I'm naming it Duvley. I already decided that. It's probably gonna be a girl, because I like girl dogs more, but I just grew up with girl dogs. Feel vaguely blasphemous for Estelle not being in your top 10. She can have an honorable mention. Muse and Yuna are a great ship. Oh yeah. I'm a fan of pairing off new class 7 into like Muse and Yuna and then Ash and Kurt. I like both those pairings, but I also like Kurt and Cedric. I love Ash and Kurt. I think that's a good one. Yeah, Kurt and Cedric's also good. Altina painting her classmate she ships. That's one of my favorite bonding events, though. The one where Altina paints Reen. It's so cute. Oh yeah, I don't ship it. I don't ship Altina and Reen. I just think it's very cute in a platonic daughter sense. Yeah, I think she's daughter personally. Yeah. I think she would. Sorry, my husband asked, would Altina call a Roomba Oni-chan? That's because we've been watching this anime this season called, like, Alma-chan Wants to Have a Family or something like that. About, like, these two scientists who build a robot daughter. And she calls the Roomba Oni-chan, which I think is really funny. The robot vacuum Oni-chan. Yeah, I fully admit that I pretty much only like Reed and Crow together, but like there's a few that I'm like, okay, sure, I guess if I had it, I guess that one's fine. I think him with Toa is fine. But none of them come close to Crorine for me. I didn't have Rain date anyone in Cold Steel 4, which is really funny because they really want you to have him date someone in that game, but I didn't. Yeah, that's the ending I did in Cold Steel 4. And Machias is there to be the homophobic dog. Sorry, Machias. The homophobic dog. The dog that's like, I know what you are. Yeah, he is there to be the plausible deniability, it's true. He and Eustace need to kiss really bad. I mean, even Reen said that. Even Reen said, oh, just kiss already. Alright, well. This is a very fun chat. Yeah, I love that part too. This is a very fun chat, but it is almost 12:30 where I am, and I have work tomorrow. I probably need to call it. Sleep well, don't turn into a pumpkin. I'll try not to. No guarantees. Night, everybody. Thanks for joining. Bye.